As much as we hate the sun in Mumbai, if you come here, you then realize how important sun is. This was a lesson that I will take with me. And it's better to have gotten this lesson in a bus than to get it from spending a night in a tent. Okay guys, so the living situation is fixed. This is our refuge for this night. I just spoke with the bus driver, and not only am I going to sleep here, this whole bus is for me. I can sleep anywhere. He will be sleeping there. And not only sleeping, we are going to cook food also. We have a stove here. So now we'll go out and see if we find some chicken. Then I'll buy chicken, and then we will have the food. So this vlog is getting interesting now. This is the homestay board that I was talking about. There is a homestay here, but no, we will rather give some money to the driver here and have this unique experience of staying in a bus with a bus driver and eating their food rather than staying in a homestay. It's safer than a tent at least. Great. चांगथांग जाने का बस यहाँ मिलेगा क्या? चांगथांग जाना है। जिले स्माइल करेंगे? That's the Ladakhi butter tea. चांगपा लोग कहाँ मिलते हैं? वो जो टेंट में रहता है, Tibetan nomad. This is our refuge for this night. Never spend a night in a bus when it's minus 30 degrees Celsius. लेकिन मुझे पता कैसे चलेगा कौन सी पहाड़ी में जाना है? Do you want a picture like this? कहाँ जाना है? चांगपा के पास जाना है ना? चल के जाना है। इसमें से अंदर जाने बोला है। 10 किलोमीटर। 10 किलोमीटर। हाँ। So I have no idea which way to go now. जिले, मैं आपकी एक फोटो लूँ फोन में। Let's take one more portrait here. Look at their cheeks. Their cheeks are so red because of the cold. I don't know whether that's good for the skin or not, but it makes them look very, very interesting. देखो, देखना? आपके लूँ? नहीं सर जी, मेरा लेने का शक्ल नहीं है। अरे आपकी शक्ल तो बहुत अच्छी है। Alright, so now this is what we will do to pass the time, because there is not much to do here actually. We saw the village, and you saw that there isn't much activity going on here. Vile, the kids in the car get so excited. Several times I have seen kids they're still waving at me. As soon as I wave at them, 2 or 3 kids in a car, they'll just stand up and start waving at me, and invariably one of them will have a lollipop in their mouth. So funny it is. This is where the food is going to cook, and our friend here, the bus driver, has taken out some other equipments. Oh, that's the fuel for the food. He also went and bought some vegetables from that store, and after some time we're going to go and find some chicken also. Look at that. It's about 5:30 right now. I've been just standing here, walking in this area and talking to people. It's fun. It's fun. Tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock, I'll leave from here and go to this place called Loma. It's on the way to Hanle, but about 10-15 kilometers from here. Hanle would be around Nyoma to Hanle is 74 kilometers. Yeah, somewhere on that route we will find Loma. So that's some checkpost, and from Loma it's easier to go to where the Changpas are, is what the latest information says. He just took it out to put the fuel in it, but now we are back in. Look at his water. It's turned into ice. So the cooking starts now. Let's take a seat here and warm ourselves while the water boils. And there goes the chicken. Now he'll be cutting the onion. It is past 6 now and the sun has almost set and the cold has increased, so that's why I have to wear this. See you when we eat. This is nice actually. We have a heater, all the windows are closed, so the bus is heating up inside. I don't know how long this heating will last, but it feels good right now. So we're just not doing any cooking right now. We're just heating the bus. The chicken has been boiled here and the vegetables are cut. So he's going to cook some chicken curry and dal rice. Wow, it's nice warm inside. Outside it is minus. I can't check it right now because my internet is not working. There's no mobile connectivity here. But at this time in Leh, it would be minus 10 or so. So here I'm assuming it would be at least minus 15 right now. Now he was saying that at night the highest temperature will go up to minus 30 also, and I'm not surprised. I was expecting minus 25 anyways, but yeah, so it'll be somewhere between minus 25 and 30. Tomorrow when we go out to do this, and there's a toilet outside. So yeah, the thing about the toilets here, because the water lines are all frozen, there's no running water, nothing. So the kind of toilets that so far I have seen, and here also I'll be using, is that there is a toilet, normal looking toilet from outside, but once you enter the toilet, there's a hole in the floor and you just have to drop your your waste in that hole, be it this or this, and of course there's no water there, but I am carrying a couple of rolls of toilet paper, so we have to make do with that. And you can see everything from that hole. So there's a big pit below the toilet. So that's the kind of toilet we will be using. Interesting life. Interesting adventure. If you're liking this vlog so far, then hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell icon as well, the beautiful bell icon. Okay, I was thinking that I will start shooting again when we start eating, but interesting things keep happening. So he was short on oil, so he went and bought the oil, and this whole bottle of oil is frozen. Which mustard oil? So this is mustard oil, as you can see, and he called it a jugaad. That means a workaround to make it work. So now we are unfreezing the oil by putting it in the boiling water, and the chicken is cut here. So as long as something interesting keeps happening, I think I'll keep shooting, because I don't want you guys to miss any interesting bit. Now outside it's completely dark, the doors are still closed, and the bus is quite warmed up, so it's quite comfortable here. And I think I'm going to be sleeping on this seat in my sleeping bag. This good man also went and bought some masalas. I'm not sure whether that's for me, because he bought quite a few packets of masalas. So if he would have been alone here, then I don't know, was he not running with the supplies? So I suspect he is doing all this for me. So we will make it up to him tomorrow morning before we part ways. Now comes the chicken. I think the food now is ready. It's time to eat. You just wash the plates. Even to wash the plates, they have to warm the water first. Because with the cold water, they can't wash it. Tough life in this region. As much as we hate the sun in Mumbai, if you come here, you then realize how important sun is and how treacherous can the cold weather be. आप थोड़ा डाल दो इसमें. हाँ, बहुत बढ़िया. I'm sure the food is very tasty. I don't have to make a food vlog out of it and taste it and say it's good. It is good. It is good. Trust me on it. I can smell it. So I'll now have the food in peace and then I'll wait for about 30 or 40 minutes and then I'll prepare to sleep. And I'll see you after the food. So that was it for dinner. On the night that I thought I'll have to survive on the dry fruits that I have and some dry snack that I bought, I got to have the most amazing, and in true sense I would say, guys, this chicken curry was comparable to, or I should say even better than some of the best chicken curries that I've had in restaurants. What an amazing taste. I don't know whether it was because of that mustard oil or everything that he did with it, but the flavor so amazing and the chicken was so nicely, perfectly cooked. Rice and chicken curry, amazing dinner. Now it's time to sleep, so I'm going to use my sleeping bag, which is here in my bag, and this is my today's bed. The driver even told me that he could sleep here, and he offered me to sleep there, but we will not do that. So that's it for this one, and see you in the morning. Good morning. That's the bus where we spent last night. So at around 9 or 9:30 or so, we had our dinner. Then the driver gave me a couple of blankets to put on the seat to make a bed for me, and then we went to sleep. Now those seats were not long enough, so I was not fully lied down, but I just spread my legs and was half seated. So that was not a very comfortable sleep, but it was decent enough. So I'm not underslept right now. I slept decently enough till about 3:30 or so, and then something interesting happened. At 3:30 I started feeling cold, and it kept on increasing. By 4 it was out of control. My heart rate had also increased to pump more blood to the body to keep it warm. So then I took one of the blankets from under me and put it over me. And as you can see, I'm already wearing all the clothes that I have. 4 layers: thermal, then fleece jacket, then that ugly orange jacket, and then on top of that, this one. Now, on top of all this, I added one of the blankets. The cold kept on increasing. By 4:30, I could not control it again. So I took another blanket from under me and put that over the other blanket. So now I have 4 plus 2 layers. And I'm seated. Now I'm sitting. Like when you travel in a bus, you sit. I'm sitting like that and trembling. And I didn't want to wake the driver up because, he agreed to host me in his bus and everything. And he has to go back to Leh at 9. So he needs to have his sleep. So I'm sitting there trembling. Heart rate is high. So I just did my breathing exercises. I slowed down my breathing, and in about 30 minutes or so, my heart rate normalized. Now, does this mean that we will not go and meet Changpas? No. If at all, now DC Traveler is more determined to go meet Changpas. That said, this was a lesson that I will take with me when I go there. And it's better to have gotten this lesson in a bus than to get it from spending a night in a tent. Because I've been telling you, I'm carrying the tent. If I don't find a place to stay in Changthang, where the Changpas are, if I don't find Changpas and no other place to stay, I will pitch my tent, spend the night. But now I know that would be a fatal idea that I should not do. That happened because of this lesson. So this bus and the blankets that came with the bus kept me, protected me just enough to keep me alive. The tent would not have done that. My tent would not have done that. So now we will go and meet the Changpas. After today, I can say that I'm not a fan of cold. Extreme of everything is bad. When you see the water that I spilled while drinking 10 minutes ago, that's this. That has also become ice. In 10 minutes, ice. Interesting. I've never experienced anything like this before. So cold.